Hi everyone. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe and pass this video on to your family and friends. There's a lot of interesting into especially in this video that we hope you might be interested in. Without further ado, let's get into it. Upon arriving to Mexico and resting there for a few days in our resort, we were itching to leave our hotel and go into civilization. Not modern, however, ancient civilization. The homes and communities of the Mayan people and the remnants of these two within Mexico. However, you can find these ancient ruins and temples across the span of Latin America. Our first expedition was huge one. We were already starting off with a bang, a 12-hour journey to one of the current 7 wonders of the world, the ancient city of Chichen Itza. Within it lies a ginormous grey limestone monument, and in the past, the temple that has been built step by step, brick by brick, by the ancient Mayan civilizations, with no wheels, machines, or contraptions. Plain old hard work, a mind-blowing feat, and one that I would certainly like to see modern society accomplish today. This monstrous large monument goes by many names, but it primarily known as Kukulkan Temple or El Castillo, which means the castle in Spanish.
The temple's main staircase curves into 2 large, ornate serpent heads with wide open jaws. These stairs point towards a pathway or sakpe, which leads to the sacred cenote or underground water reserve. We got to see this beautiful location ourselves, and as I'm sure you'll see when we insert a photo of it, it was stunningly magical and very, very tranquil. You were also able to swim in the jade green waters pictured above as the light pours down through the hole above. It was something out of a novel and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for everyone who visited with us that day. But to return to the temple, what makes it so important in ancient Mayan culture and tradition? Besides its great splendor and beauty, well, it was also a temple built solely for the Mayan god of the wind, Ehecacozcatl, also known as Kukulkan, and the dedication and prayer in his name. The prayer and dedication in this city, however, it looked a lot different than we might imagine today. In fact, in the modern day and age, we refer to ancient Mayan practices as sacrifice, of which we don't know the true and exact motivation, except to appease their gods and deities. But with this wonder aside, and it was truly just that, we now had a greater understanding of the Mayan architecture, way of life, and also just how unimaginably unique the ancient Mayans and their tradition was. As we prepared for our next adventure to the Mayan city of Tulum, we noticed that there were some remnants of Mayan civilization back at our very own resort. Conveniently located all on the same trail was a stone slab temple, a ritualistic community gathering circle decorated with solid rock drums, what appeared to be a throne of sorts, and the sacred tree Ceiba. This tree, also known as Yaakch, was a symbol of wisdom and strength for the Mayans. It represented the connection between heaven and the underworld, as, in their eyes, the branches represented heaven, the trunk the world we live in, and the roots signified the underworld itself. This underworld is referred to as Xibalba in many Mayan scriptures and is the land of the dead. With Chichen Itza and Ceiba under our belts, we were ready to visit the ancient city of Tulum, where the Mayan gods were present and manifested in nature as well as architecture. The times of the year and everyday activities within the city were ritualistic in nature and always dedicated to a deity. Tulum in specific was a city dedicated to the planet Venus, which was related to the Mayan god of the wind, Kukulkan, who we learned about previously. You could see this dedication manifested in the buildings with the shapes of the morning and sunset star. Another deity worshipped commonly in Tulum was Ekchua, the merchant god of trade and the deity of cacao. It was a normal practice to consume cacao in its many forms, or chocolate as we know it today, in his name. Included in this slideshow are many pictures of the ruins and sites of Tulum itself, the last occupied city by the Mayans.
Now let's conclude this video. Most of these Mayan ruins are located in the Yucatan Peninsula, which is an incredibly historic location in its own right. This peninsula was the site of the famous Chicxulub asteroid impact, which was the strike believed to have caused volcanic eruption and severe atmospheric changes on planet Earth, which basically wiped out 75% of the species on Earth, which includes the dinosaurs as well. If you are in Mexico or any of the Southern American countries, we would deeply encourage you to check out some Mayan ruins, cities or civilization. There is really something for everyone who is interested, and it is really sets your mind into perspective on just how deep our human and earthly history runs. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe and comment below, letting us know if you enjoyed this new format of video and found it interesting. Make sure to never miss a new upload by clicking the notification bell for more, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers and bye.